Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me on this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the 15 best membership site ideas to give you a much better understanding of a lot of the categories that current membership sites focus on, and also help you understand what niche you may want to go after. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started. Membership businesses are a statistical goldmine. Membership sites are one of the most profitable businesses you can start, with 68.4% of businesses bringing in over $50,000 per year, and this percentage only continues to grow for every year your business is active. Just for reference, 49.12% of that 68.4% above actually make above $100,000 a year in income. So almost half of all membership businesses examples make over $100K per year. Statistically speaking, this means that if you and a friend were both to start a membership business today, one of you is very likely to make $100,000 per year within 1 to 2 years. This is a really powerful statistic, and it's important to keep in mind the opportunity that's available at hand here. So let's go ahead and jump into the actual best membership site ideas. So looking at this graph, we can have a good understanding of exactly what other membership sites are focusing on. This is based on over 2,000 membership sites, and this gives you an idea of what most membership sites are focused on, what categories they're in, and what they specialize in. So you can go ahead and pause this video and take a look at all the data, but I can run through it very quickly as well. So as you can see, business and entrepreneurship is 25.3%, education 19.1%, health and fitness 11.2%, sales and marketing, arts and crafts both 9%, religion and spirituality, music, personal development, and then there's an other category with 3.4%, which is just a vast majority of minority of a lot of other things that people focus on. Tech 2.8%, languages, fashion, entertainment, finance, and parenting. Those are just 1.1%. So as you can see, these top 5 or 6 categories are really the majority of membership sites and businesses. So you can have an idea like, hey, this is probably what I'm going to be focusing on. And most likely those top 6 or 7 courses or membership sites are what you're going to be looking into. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't consider other ideas. But you may want to do a little bit more market testing to see if that audience or problem exists for enough people to warrant you going ahead and making a business or trying to create a solution for that problem. So keep that in mind. Feel free to pause the video and take a look at this. We're also going to include a link to the article, so you can go ahead and look at that article and maybe even download the image if you need to. So as you can see, a large portion is focused on business and entrepreneurship combined with sales and marketing, which makes up a very large majority at 34% or 1/3 of all successful membership sites. So business seems to be a really big topic, education, health and fitness, and then from there it kind of breaks down to other things that people are interested in. So this is a really useful sheet to look at. I wish I would have had this when first starting up starting up my membership site. It would have helped me understand what to focus on and what direction to go. But we have it here for you so you can make a much more informed decision. Let's go ahead and keep moving forward. Okay, but what category should you pick out of those 15 major categories? So knowing those 15 major categories, you have a good understanding of what other paid membership sites focus on, and that is a good thing. Competition means that there is an audience of people interested in that topic. The internet is huge. There is over 300 million people in the United States, over 7 billion people in the world, and I'm not sure what the numbers are, but a large percentage of that are also on the internet. So although there is competition in your niche or category, that doesn't mean it's a bad idea. You can always have a different angle or reach a different audience or a different market. Having competition simply means that, hey, this is a real problem for a lot of people, and there are people willing to pay a business for that solution. So that's a good sign. Let's go ahead and keep going. So here are 3 things you want to consider to select your unique membership site idea. So this is kind of more individually based, and you really want to understand what your current skills are, what is your area of expertise or area of interest, and which one of these categories are you most capable of providing exceptional service for. So keep that in mind. What is your unique point of value or unique way of approaching a problem that you can help a lot of people in an exceptional way? So keep that in mind. Secondly, what have other people told you you're good at or skilled in? A lot of times you can kind of think like, hey, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, but maybe you've never really seen that actually happen. So what have other people really told you? And that's always a really good place to think about what you should focus on. Because if other people are telling you you're good at something, it's probably because you're uniquely good or skilled in that area. And lastly is, what problem do you care most about helping people with? Do you care about helping people with their finances, their emotional problems, their spiritual problems, their intellectual problems? Maybe you care about tech. Maybe you care about, fitness. So really keep in mind, what do you care about helping people with? Because as a membership, your goal is to ultimately provide some sort of solution and help people out in one way or another, and in return, they'll pay you back. So keep these 3 things in mind, which are very, very important and will help you decide what to focus on based on those 15 categories we saw previously. Here's a little example that I made up thinking about it. Let's say you've always been interested in cars and have some good experience reselling car parts online, whether on eBay, Craigslist, etc. You can take this experience and passion and turn it into a membership training course, simply as uploading your videos, recording some content, creating a membership purchase page, and then locking that content so when people purchase your course or membership, they can go ahead and view the information and see what you're teaching. So you teach other people how to buy and resell car parts, how to take cars apart, what the best brands are, what the best deals are, and you regularly talk with your members and find out how they're doing and help them grow their own individual resale business. Although this may seem like a very simple idea, with this business alone and this idea alone, you can easily make 4 to 5 figures per month just with this one niche alone. So this can be applied to a huge variety of different interests and topics. This is just one example of how you would kind of break it down and structure it to be able to set it up as a membership site. But I don't have any unique skills or experience. So that's something we hear all the time. Hey, I don't have any unique skills. I don't have any experience. I don't really know what I can help other people with. Well, get started anyways. Many of the top membership sites we've created were things we did not know much about. Don't be afraid to learn something new. Most of the information in most online courses can be found online with a few detailed Google searches. But guess what? Most people will pay you to find all that information, package it nicely, and then guide them through the process step by step. The organization of the content, along with creating the community of similarly interested people, will be something many people will be willing to join and even pay for, because they're able to discuss with other people, learn, and also share their progress and journey with people who are similarly interested in the same topics or have the same drive to either make more money or have a business online. So don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid to learn something new. Go ahead and watch a bunch of YouTube videos, read a bunch of articles, and start creating that course, creating that membership. And you can only go wrong. You can't really go wrong with starting. So keep that in mind. If you don't have any unique experiences, it doesn't mean that you can't start a membership site as well. So I hope that this video helped make selecting a membership site idea easier for you. Having those 15 categories is super, super useful. And make sure to stay tuned for more amazing videos on subscription businesses coming your way. This has been Rudy from Profit Per Month. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.